Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Now that's not something I've said in a little while. I've just been off for for about a week and a half or so, maybe a little bit longer, off the YouTube thing. I'm not going away. I'm here to, can carry on and so on. Just to give you a heads up, I was taking a little bit of a break. It wasn't a conscious decision. I would have made this video or other videos in the meantime. I had ideas for them. It's just that, basically, I'm still getting headachy. I've got a headache right now. I've got anxiety. My sleeping pattern's still a bit messed up. I could have easily fallen asleep early on this evening. I'm shooting this about 11:15 at night on, Wednesday. So I could have easily, I'm on the back of not many hours sleep. My sleeping pattern's kind of, doing its thing because I've been busy. Because I've been been doing my best to get through things and stuff. I'm still in the same job. I'm looking for the jobs. There's two jobs I want. Have got back to me. One of them was an internal kind of shift that potentially could have happened. Could have gone over the heads of some people at work. But ultimately, it came down to the fact that the other campaign, the other thing, it was no good for me. Hours I couldn't get to the. I couldn't commit travel wise and all that. I couldn't do it. And the other one was basically the numbers. In the UK we have what was called a premium line, phone line, which there are other numbers, but there's one in particular is 0845 numbers. Now this particular company in Manchester, it's like a couple of buses away. I like the sound of the job, but basically I missed a call from them. I was at work at the time. I couldn't take the call. Phoned them back. I wanted to call them back, but because there's no 0845 number, my phone wouldn't do it, and they had another number, another 0845 wouldn't do it. So I thought I'll email them saying, "Have you got any other numbers I can contact you on?" No reply. I went onto the website. I can only see these 0845 numbers. So that's the only publicly known numbers for this company. So I don't know. So basically, I can't get hold of them. So I don't know. So I'm still looking for jobs and stuff, because this job is, while I have been told I'm getting better at what I'm doing and so forth, and that's a good thing, I'm still getting headaches throughout the day. Today was pretty bad this week. But what I'm doing, saying that too many times, but I'm going back to what's helping me through, what's helping me in the past, when I'm feeling anxiety at work and so on, is looking past the shift you're on, looking forward to things after when you finish, kind of thing. And it helped me through back in January, February, when I was getting back to the phase returns, and I've mentioned in my previous video I uploaded. And what I'm doing now is focusing on what I can do, not not worrying about what I can't do, but what I can do. Been updating my profile on a filmmaker website called shootingpeople.org. It's UK based, I think. I think there's a New York arm of the extent of the brand, if you will. Basically, it's a filmmakers forum. I've been with them since the year dot, when they used to be free. I think it started in the year 2000. Gradually, the subscriber price is not £40 a year to join. Basically, it's a forum for filmmakers. There's a number of different branches off him. We can documentary, animation, filmmaking, script writing. There's about 5 or 6 of them. I subscribe to them all. Bugger it, I subscribe. Basically, you can put your advert on to say, I've written this film. I'm launching these type of characters. Basically, people wanting help, or people offering their services, or it could be people selling their camera gear or something, or it could be people who wanting to debate certain things that they may feel is wrong with the filmmaking thing. So basically, I want to get back into filmmaking, but again, it also falls down in what I can do in terms of hours, because I've got a day job. I've got other things going on in my life and stuff, and it's all about what can fit around. And as I've probably mentioned in a few videos in the past, obviously I edit my own stuff and I've edited other people's stuff. If you look at my filmmaking playlist on the channel, I've got 4 productions on there, short films that I've edited, and of course, done bits on sound design and stuff. So I wanted to get back into video editing for real films and stuff, because as great as YouTube is, the majority of stuff I do isn't showcasing my skills as a filmmaker, because I can just I'm just cutting in the same kind of thing. It's just straight cuts kind of thing. It's not like highlighting my thing for what I can do for editing. So I just want to get back into that if I want, so I've updated my profile. I'm going to put an advert out to say, hey, this is me, look at me, I can edit and stuff. Bulletproof Monkey is going ahead. It is going ahead. I'm not like scrapping that, because my sleeping pattern has been so inconsistent. One day I've had enough sleep, or maybe more than enough sleep, so I'm like just throughout the day, not exactly like that, but like popping awake and stuff. And days like this where I'm just feeling really tired, and I could have easily be right fast asleep by now, fast asleep by 9:30 or something, and a lovely night's sleep. I mean, I'm up at 6 in the morning, so I couldn't really benefit from being asleep right now, but I feel duty bound, whatever, to do a video, because it's been a while for me. I don't know if this is the longest time I've been off the grid, off YouTube. I don't know. So I have a list, things to go through. I want to rattle through it. I don't want to be waffling on too long. So I'll just make sure I've got that. So Bulletproof Monkey, because of the sleeping patterns, because of headaches in the day and night, and it really affects me, and struggling with focus and stuff. And because I want to do this, all I want to do is put my stuff on this filmmaking site and just, in a way, wait for the phone to ring, or wait for an email, wait for stuff to happen. But in the meantime, what I can do is focus on other creative things, i.e. Bulletproof Monkey. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be writing up. It's frustrating me, because I want to write up my notes, make a draft 2, if you will, of the story I have, and draft 2 will form the basis. I can look at what's required in terms of panels, in terms of layout, in terms of how I want certain shots to look and things like that, and composition and things like that. You got, obviously, with comic books, and you got obviously speech there. You got to make sure the speech bubble's not going to be obscuring too much of the action, that kind of thing. So there's a bit more attention required while you tell the story, as opposed to just having, say, me talking to you. I don't have to worry about, if I have something here, you're not going to see my lovely face. It's going to ruin everyone's enjoyment, for example. So it's just things like that, So that's going to go ahead. Also, I want to make this channel a bit more kind of open. I made a decision, obviously, back in January, February this year, because I did have a mental breakdown, and I thought, okay, I can't remember how long I was off. I was not producing anything on my channel, but I thought, I feel duty bound to explain why this hasn't been the case, why I haven't been watching other people's videos, why I've not been commenting and making my own stuff and what have you. So obviously I made a decision, to highlight the fact that, I had a breakdown, and I made multiple update videos and other videos that I wouldn't ordinarily make, like a gardening video. What the heck? And video shop videos, which I did want to make, and I explained the reason why I want to make them. So I want to open it up a little bit more than just retro games. Retro games are here to stay, don't get me wrong. Basically, I've got a list of other videos that I'm potentially, I do want to make and stuff. I want to make a pickups video. There's a pickups video that I got a bit of stuff to watch, to kind of show what I've been buying, because all the way through this I'm still buying stuff. I'm a collector, many things. So I've got things, and in the pickups video that I will be doing maybe tomorrow, we'll highlight the fact that these are some of the things I might introduce into my channel. Rampage has recently come out on cinema. I have watched it. I've picked up Rampage for the Spectrum again. I do have it. It's on the Your Sinclair multi-tape, and it's not, it doesn't work though. So I thought I'd see if I can get it to work. Bought a Hit Squad budget release, you know, from way back when. So I've got that. I want to make a Rampage for Spectrum. Video shop number 5. I've still not done that. I will explain more why, you know, I've not been able to do exactly what I want to do. Comic book work, which obviously relates to the Bulletproof Monkey. I want to make a video on my influences in the comic book sense, you know. Yeah, obviously there's influences from films and TV shows and, you know, animations and things, but I want to make a video specifically about the comics that I grew up reading and comics that I read now. Things like that influenced me from a comic book perspective and informed me in the way I you know, kind of do my comic book thing, if you will. So I want to make a video on that. I've got a couple of requested videos still to do. Obviously things are happening in the meantime, but I've not forgotten about them. So yeah, I want to do that kind of thing, and obviously with the pickups video you'll see what I've got planned, you know, or want to do, want to bring back into the channel kind of thing. Also there's still focus on you know, retro games and stuff. It's always going to be the case, because basically a lot of my subscribers are retro game you know, always, you know, focused on their channels. Never crossed my mind to cancel to quit YouTube. I can only apologise for not watching more videos from people who subscribe to me. You know, I've got a lot of catching up to do. It feels good to make videos again. So yeah, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. Look, I'm doing my best. That's all I can do, really. So thanks for watching. If you made it to the end here, you know, thanks for watching, and I do appreciate any support and any kind of comments and stuff. If you like this kind of thing, like, subscribe and comment, and tell your friends and everything. And in the words of Lily Cyrus, send the word.